Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on the Sourceblock server. The sun is rising over the dark oak trees, and I'm stood in my, well, it's not even a village yet, but in what will become a village, which will become a town, which will become a city, which will become a place spiders do not spawn. We're going to engulf that little villagey bit over there that I'm living in. We're going to do all sorts of it over the coming weeks, and hopefully it will look all right. We'll see, won't we? Anyway, today, we're not building this today because, well, I've done this the last couple of times and I thought, you know what, let's do something a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a mooch around the server because actually, some of you may not have seen what some of the other guys have done, which would be a real shame because we've got ChosenArchitect, we've got Fwhip, we've got Vintage Beef, we've got Sausage, we've got Chimney Swift, we've got some really good people on this server. Some great builders, and it'll be great to see what they've actually done. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go for a bit of a wander, you know, and I'm hoping that I'm not going to create any spoilers, because if I've created spoilers, whoops, and apologies in advance, Pete, but I think it would be nice to go and see what people have done so far, and as a result of seeing what people have done so far, maybe we can gain some inspiration from that. Maybe you can gain some inspiration from that. Maybe everybody could gain some inspiration from that. So where's it gone? There's my portal. Right, so I'm just going to go through the portal because we're going to get there through the nether. These people have decided to spread themselves out a bit, so we're going to go this way. So Fwhip, Sausage and Beef have all got their stuff going on up in this direction. So I'm going to go through this pretty long tunnel. It's quite safe. Look, I can't fall off. Even I can't fall off of this. Let's see. And we're going to get, I don't know what order, because I can't remember the order that I come to them in, but I've not actually been to any of these bits in an age. So it'd be really cool to see what's going on with it. I forgot how long this corridor was. You guys went miles out. It's such a long way. There's about a bazillion torches so far that we've gone past. And the first place we have come to is this absolutely superb piece of engineering. Now, this reminds me of processed meats. So let's see whether or not we can get through this portal and arrive at the place I think we are. Speaking of meats, I've got to eat because I've almost run out. But yeah, we are. This is Sausage's gaff. This is Sausage's place. He has made like a western township, and it is. I mean, Sausage is a superb builder. He's just absolutely excellent, supremely talented, and he's made this. Oh look, we've got a friend. Let's get rid of his friend for him. There we go. Go on, there you go. Don't set me on fire. Brilliant. So he's made like this wagon. I love this. The design of this wagon is absolutely superb, but also so simple if you think about it. Look, so we've got just some slabs, we've got some trapdoors, some barrels, some ladders, we've got some wool, and actually not a lot more than that. And it's got storage and stuff like that inside. It's brilliant. It's actually very, very clever. I'm very impressed by it. We've got the lean-to there. We've got all of his camp, and then coming around this way, obviously, watching some of his videos, I've watched him kind of build this up over time. He's got his little house here, which, I mean, I love the design of this. Sausage is all about the compact. Sausage can make genius buildings in a 3x3. The guy's very, very clever when it comes to stuff like that. And there's his post box. Nothing in it. You know, I'm going to give him some bushes. No, I'm not. I'm not going to give him bushes. I'm going to give him some ink sacks. Congratulations, Sausage. You're now the proud owner of 4 ink sacks. And look, all the way around it just carries on. He's done such a lot of work. Look at this fella here. Look, he's got his bridge going over the top. And he's made these custom trees to line the way. It just looks beautiful. And it comes all the way through the mesa biome that he's found. So, yeah, it's a super piece of work. Really, really love this area. It's beautiful. Moving away from Sausage's place, and you can see that this pathway has now started to get played around with, and we brought, nothing to do with me, we bought bricks and ice and things like that, just to make it just that little bit more fancy. And I think these sort of nether tunnels just make such a difference to make it not just cut out of the netherrack. I've got to do something with mine back at my base, because it, at the moment, looks, well, it's just a tube. It's basically just a tube. So, this is Fwhip's place. So let's go through and see what he's got in store for us. And we come out inside rather than outside, but we can see here, this is Fwhip's map. He's in this cold, snowy biome, but he's created a nice, like, it's quite sprawling as well. He's got a lot to look at. So let's get ourselves out. Obviously, again, watching, I've gone the wrong way, watching Fwhip's videos, I've got a feel for what he's already achieved. And it's not just polar bears. Thank goodness there's no baby polar bears, otherwise I'd be toast right now. But he's made all sorts of things going on around here. Fwhip is known as, he's a master terraformer. This guy, he can make a flat fart look like a really nice build. So, but it's just beautiful. I've come up here, basically because you get the best of Fwhip stuff when you see it from a distance, because the detailing when it comes all together is really really where his skills lie. So we've got, look, I mean, it's just fab. It's kind of Japanesey style in the mountains, almost Tibetan style of building with a big volcano. There's all sorts of surprises going on in that volcano. There may be spoilers, so I'm not going over there at the moment, but we are going to go and have a look over at the this Tibetan outfit at the top here. Now, he's terraformed all of this himself. This has utterly been terraformed. You can see he's created this beautiful sweeping entrance up to this mountain base. And it's just a stunning piece of work. The guy's so good at what he does. And these things, they're simple. They're really simple, but sometimes it's the way we've combined, even with the use of granite. And you know how much I love granite. Combination of brick and granite and terracotta and things like that, just to bring that palette together is fabulous. So let's go up this way. And say through this archway between the two buildings into this open space, which just gives you it's such a great feel inside here. You can see he's got loads more planning going on with all of the different buildings. This is going to be a stunning piece of work once he's finished. Now I'm wandering around the nether and the only thing I can see is this entrance here, that you entrance into it through using a minecart. And I'm a little concerned about jumping in this because I must have missed a video or something, because I can't remember this guy being built up. So how does one use and utilize this system? This is coming from all the way over there. So and it goes through this nether portal, but the other side of this nether portal you end up running into a pillager, and what I don't want to do is mess something up. I'm a little bit concerned about that. So I'm going to sidestep it. Perhaps in another video, we're going to go along and do that as well. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back the other direction and see if we can't sniff out anyone else. So I'm heading down this other nether corridor. It's in the opposite direction. And this takes us out, I'm pretty certain, out to ChosenArchitect's place, which is another beautiful piece of work. We've got some amazing builders. Chosen's superb as well, and I love what he's done. He's kind of not removed the nether fill, but he's made a very clear pathway into his place. So let's get in there and have a look. And with Chosen, you come out into this kind of underground cave area that he's made the nether kind of sprawls into the rest of the base. You can see it's kind of leaks out, if you like, with the nether warp and the magma and the fire and all that kind of stuff. It works beautifully. And we've got what sounds like a really loud thunderstorm outside, which is absolutely wonderful. Why don't we see if we can't sleep through that, if we can find a bed. So he's made his underground base and it looks really cool. You can see we've got all kinds of detailing down to his mine. Oh, should we sleep this? Let's sleep the night away, or more specifically the thunderstorm away, and I'll be back in a minute. We are back out of sleep. And I'm just coming up. Now, I'm hoping there's no spoilers there. I don't think there is. This is his smelter. This is quite clever but easy little system we got there. I don't think there are any spoilers here, but he's been working on some really interesting stuff on the outside. I love what he's done with it. And if I just come up here a little bit, you can see the ground is still slightly wet from where it was raining. The sun is coming up. We've got his area just over here where he's got his sheep and his cows. And around this way, he's building up this really beautiful internal area. He's transforming this kind of overhang into a cave. And we came and had a look at this a little while ago. But isn't it just pretty pretty as all prettiness. It's fabulous. I love what he's done. He's got it kind of scooting around with his water feature in the middle, bringing this rock formation down, and then his little trading hall here where he's got some really quite cool trades. Paper there. It's nice, isn't it? Really nicely done, Chosen. It's really lovely, and we've got all kinds of little buildings kind of sprouting up on the underhang there, which is excellent. I really like what's going on. I'm going to go back to spawn now and see how much that's changed, if at all, because I've not been at spawn for, I think, I want to say nearly a month, which is awful. Can't believe I've not been to the spawn area in nearly a month. So I'm going to go back there now and just have a bit of a sniff around and see what's going on. And hello, Spawn. I have missed you. Right, now the first thing I want to do is come around this side because my poor bees, not that I'm going to be obviously going on about it forever, but my poor bees are no longer there because we've backdated ourselves, as you know, to 1.14 because we want to be able to use shaders and all kind of stuffs like that. Now, oh, brilliant. So we've got him there. I've just got to kill someone a lot. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Right, now I think... Is my shop no longer here? Did the shop get pulled down? It probably did. Oh no, so if I come around this way... What do I want this? Shall I swap you for wheat seeds? I'll keep the crossbow. I can easily get wheat seeds. Wheat seeds are easy, right? I think it looks like the actual shop itself is no longer there. No, not at all. It's been taken over. But we've got all kinds of different buildings now being put up. We've got, obviously, Whip's Hobbit Hole is still there. This is the enchanting area now, which is quite nice. Community enchanting area, been built up and around. That looks fabulous. This was where the shop actually was. Obviously, it's come down in order to build that community enchanting area out. But, you know, we'll bring a shop in here fairly soon. That's no problems whatsoever. And we've got very little else changed, to be honest. We've kept the Chimney Swift Clone-O-Matic, which is where Chim came out into the world. And it's quite nice. This is a bit of a testament for him being there. And you can see my house still up on the end there. KatherineElizabeth has been busy. She's been putting all sorts around this area. She's very sheep oriented, as you can see. But we've again, I've used the word we. She's managed to build up in that mountain. What a beautiful piece of work that mountain has become. That's just lovely. Really, really impressed with what's gone on there. That's fantastic. I just thought I'd pop up and have a bit of a sneaky peek around this cave. And oh my goodness, this looks so cool. This looks absolutely brilliant. I love the fact that we've got all of this wall lurking around here. And yet the lava isn't causing it any problems whatsoever. Really cleverly designed so as the lava never physically touches this wall, but still looks like it does. Brilliant. Really, really impressed by that. No idea how to get up to the house, so I'm not going to go digging around in case I knock out a spoiler or two. But this is really fantastic. I'm so pleased. The entire server is really starting to develop. Loads and loads of builds. Really, I'm looking at a sheep's bum now. Look at that. It's a sheep's bottom. But loads of builds going on. Loads of people getting really involved, which is superb. And the sun, I think, is slowly setting over there. So I'm going to think it's time to call it. So I just thought I'd go around a few people's bases just so you can see the progress of the server. It seems to have been a little bit quiet, but you need to know things have been going on in the background. So don't panic. All sorts going on the Sourceblock server. If you have enjoyed this video that slowly goes dark on me, please remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.